Hello, it's Mr. Hardy here, and I'd like to discuss A-level chemistry as a possible option. So, I'm just going to run through the slide pack with you. Slide 1 shows you a contents page, and slide 2 moves on to suitability, whether you are suitable for the course. So, you need an average point score of 5.2 from your GCSEs. You need a grade 6 in combined science, or if you took triple science, you need a grade 6 in chemistry and a grade 6 in either biology or physics. You also need to have a grade 6 or above in GCSE maths, and you need to pass the entry induction exam in September, but I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Slide 3, why should you choose it? So if you wish to pursue medicine, dentistry or veterinary science, it's compulsory. You have to have done this A-level in order to be allowed onto that degree course. It's also a very highly respected A-level in terms of universities look at A-level chemistry as to be one of the top subjects and therefore give you more kind of kudos, as it were. It has theoretical and practical aspects, which keeps lessons interesting and varied. It's taught by 2 experienced members of staff, myself and Dr. Haig, and it also allows you a lot of transferable skills and communication, teamwork, great for project management. Slide 4 goes through our expectations, which are pretty much the same as any other A-level. Your attendance needs to be extremely high, otherwise you basically won't do well. A-level chemistry is tough, possibly one of the hardest A-levels, and you possibly will find the transition from GCSE to A-level difficult if you don't give your full commitment. Deadlines, standard, got to be met. And we also advise you to buy the textbooks shown on slide 4. Slide 5 shows you where to access the specification that you'll be studying for 2 years. Okay, so this should be your Bible for the 2 years. And if you are thinking about A-level chemistry as an option and you haven't guaranteed it yet, then you can have a look at this, click on the link, have a look at the topics. If you scroll down to slide 6, it shows you that the topics are split into 3 distinct areas. One being physical chemistry, the other being inorganic, and the third being organic. Okay, so physical chemistry is, as a summary, how fast reactions happen and why. Inorganic is all about metals, and organic is all about fractional distillation, crude oil, and how to transform one molecule into another. Slide 7 shows you how the course is examined. So there is internal exams in year 12, but your AS exams do not count to your overall grade. You'll be given 2 papers throughout year 12, and that basically decides whether you continue, whether you progress into year 13. More importantly, slide 8 shows you that your A-level examined in 3 distinct papers, each being 2 hours long. So paper 1 is physical chemistry, or part of physical chemistry, and inorganic. Paper 2 is the other parts of physical chemistry and organic. And paper 3 is any content with the majority of practical skills being examined. Number 9, slide 9, goes through the induction test. Okay, so this will be the first lesson back in September, assuming September is normal. And basically we want you to know everything from GCSE as an overview. So those 10 topics that were covered at GCSE chemistry. Then if you click on to slide 10, this is for combined science. So this is a non-negotiable. You have to know all of GCSE combined chemistry as a bare minimum. Okay, so 10 sections: atomic structure, bonding, quantitative chemistry, chemical changes, energy changes, all on paper 1, and then rates, organic chemistry, chemical analysis, atmospheric chemistry, and using resources on paper 2. Okay, so a lot of students ask me, what can I do to prepare? So your summer prep work, the most important thing that you can do to prepare for summer is to know GCSE like the back of your hand. Okay, I can't stress enough how frustrating and how challenging it is when we get students who basically really want to do the course, but then are a little bit dubious and flaky regarding their knowledge of GCSE. Okay, so if you were a triple student, Okay, then revise all the chemistry you were ever taught at Samuel Whitbread. If you were a combined student, then at least learn all of the chemistry you were ever taught at Samuel Whitbread, and then maybe if you have the time and the determination, you should learn the triple content on top of that. The triple content being what triple students would have learned in year 11, different from you guys. Okay, so if you do feel confident with all of your GCSE chemistry, then what you can possibly do is get access to these two textbooks in the middle box. One of them is Head Start to A-Level Chemistry, and the other one being Essential Math Skills for A-Level Chemistry. So book one basically bridges the gap between GCSE and A-Level Chemistry, and number two goes through all the essential math skills that you will cover in the 2 years with chemistry. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, if you have the determination and you like a challenge and you like practical work, then A-Level Chemistry is definitely for you. Okay, if you have any further questions, just email me from the school website, and I hope you enjoy your summer. Laters.